I can. Welcome everybody to Richard Sports Diamond Baseball League Season 29. Today we have the Reno Homers and the Crusade Thrashers. We're taking it up in the third inning. We have the score 0-0. The Homers have no runs, no hits, 1 error. And the Crusader Thrashers have no runs, 2 hits, no errors. And the lineup for you for the Reno Homers, Polanco is at second base, Ryan Rayburn is in left, Carlos Guillen at third, Curtis Granderson in center, Ivan Rodriguez at catcher, Matt Joyce in right, Brandon Ing at first, Marcus Thiem is a DH, and Randon Santiago is shortstop batting ninth. Justin Verlander is the pitcher for the Homers. For the Thrashers, Jermaine Dye in right, Dwayne Rise in center, Paul Cuckoo at first, Carlos Guillen in left, Brian Anderson at DH, Orlando Cabrera at short, Alex Ramirez at second, Juan Uribe at third, Toby Paul catching and batting ninth, and Mark Burnell is the pitcher for the Thrashers. And we are in the top of the fourth inning with the score 0-0. Burrell is pitching. He is a 2-7, and in between 2-7 pitching card, 8-12 is batter's card. And that's how we're going to go. Okay, Polanco, Rayburn, and Gillian's up, top of the order. You got a pitch. You got a pitch over to, it's an 8 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 47, you go to Polanco. 44 to 88 is an out. You got a 45 on the green and purple. That's a ground ball to third. It's going to be a 5-3. That's going to be no air, X. It's going to be a Uribe over to Cuckoo. And that's 1 down. You got Rayburn. He's 0 for 1 today, batting .294 on the season. You got a 7 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 14 on the red and white. That's going to be a single to center left field. And Rayburn has a single to left field, so he's on first base with a single. He's got speed, so you got to watch him. He can run. And he is going to go. They're going to throw down to second base. They're going to get him. Shortstop gets him. He is out at second base trying to steal. So it goes catcher. Hall throws him out at shortstop at second base. Cabrera makes the catch and the tag, and it's 2 down. Gillian's up. Guillen is a 6 on the blue dice. That's bat pitching card. 53. Burrell is a 45 red and white. And it's going to be a 49, green and purple, fly ball to right field. That's going to be X, no air. Dye makes the catch, and that's going to end the inning. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go to the bottom of the first. Justin Verlander is back in. He is a 2-6 pitcher, so anything between 2 and 6 is pitching card. 7-12 is batter's card, and here we go. We got Quentin Anderson and Cabrera up. The pitch is 7. Down on the blue dice, that's batter's card, 66 red and white. You go to Quentin, 58 to 88 and out on his card. You got a 46 on green and purple. That's a fly ball to right, X no air. And Joyce makes a catch out and right, and that's 1 down. Brian Anderson's up. Brian Anderson is 0 for 1. You got on with an error. You got a 4 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 82 red and white. Verlander is a 62-88 out on his card. And you got a 41 green and purple. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher. X no air. It's going to be Verlander over to first base Ing, and that's 2 down. And now you got Cabrera up. Orlando Cabrera is 0 for 1 today. You got a 3 on the blue dice. That is pitching card. 67. 62 to 88 and out. You got green and purple. That's a 16. Possible error. Is it? Nope. X. That's going to be a shortstop to first. And that's going to be the end of that inning. You got Santiago makes the play over to Ing at first, and that's a 6-3 out, and that goes 1, 2, 3 for Verlander. We go to the top of the 5th inning with the Homer 0 and the Thrashers 0. And here comes Mark Berlin again. He'll be back in the game. Okay, he's going to face Granderson, Rodriguez, and Joyce. Curtis Granderson's 0-1 today. He's batting .278 for the season. You got a 5 on the pitching card. Blue, 36. Go to Verlander, 26 to 36. Called strike 3. Granderson strikes out. That's Verlander's first. You got Rodriguez up. He's 0 for 1 today. You got a 7 on the blue dice, which is a pitching card. 46. 45 to 88 and out on his card. You got a 36. That's a ground ball to short. X no air. So it's going to go short to first. You read the black dice for your errors and stuff. You got Matt Joyce 0 for 1 today. You got a 9 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 43 red and white. Go down to Joyce. 32 to 54. Swing and a miss, and Joyce strikes out swinging. So we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, and here comes Justin Verlander. And we got a scoreless game battling here, pitcher's duel. Here comes Ramirez, Uribe, and Hall for the Thrashers. And the pitch to Ramirez, he's 0 for 1 today. And you got an 8 on the blue dice, which is batter's card. 32, you go down. 32 to 33 is going to be a double to right field for Ramirez. So Ramirez has got a double. That's the Thrashers' 3rd hit. Ramirez on second base. And how fast is Ramirez? He can run. He will not go. You got a 4 on the blue dice, which is pitching card. 88 red and white. That's going to be a 62-88 out. You got a 47. That's a fly ball to left field. Does the runner move? The runner does not move. It's not deep enough to get Ramirez over. So a fly ball out to Rayburn. He makes a catch. That's 1 down with Ramirez still on second base. He does not go. You got an 8 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. And you got a 47. You go to Hall. 47 to 88 on his cards and out. You got a 62. That's a pop-up behind the plate. Up against the screen. And Rodriguez makes a catch. And that's 2 down. 2 down. And Ramirez still on second base. The pitch. And he doesn't go. You got a 5 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. You go 52 red and white. And on Verlander's card, 46 to 55 is a walk. So die walks. So bottom of the 5th, 2 on, 2 down. Wise is up. Dwayne Wise, he's 0 for 2. You got a 6 on the blue dice. Runners do not run. You got a pitching card, 81 red and white. Verlander 62 to 88 and out. You got a 29. That's a fly ball to right on the green and purple. X no air. That's a fly ball to Joyce. He makes the catch, and that's going to end the bottom of the 5th inning. We go to the 6th inning with the score. Homer 0, Thrashers 0, and we got a pitching duel here between Justin Verlander and Berline. And here we go with Ing, Thames, and Santiago for the homers. And the pitch to Ing is a 7 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 68 is going to be a 45 to 88 and out. You got a 48. That's a fly ball to center field. You got an E6. So center field is Wise. Let's see what Wise is. E8. E8, Wise is an E3, so he does make the catch. He does make the catch. E3 is below an E8, so no air. So Wise will make the catch on Ing. That's 1 down. Marcus Thame is up. You got a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 22 on the red and white. That's going to be a single to center field. And you got a runner on first base. Santiago's going to try and bunt him over. So you got 2 on the blue dice, okay. And the bunt's going to be a good bunt, too. It's going to be a bunt down to the pitcher. His cover throws this first. The second base is covering, so it worked. It goes Verlander to Ramus at covering first base, and Thames goes down to second base, and so like that, they got 2 hits, and now we got a runner on second. Thames, Polanco is up. You got a 3 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 38. You go down to Burrell. 26 to 38 is a strike 3, and that ends the top of the 6th inning. And Verlander is now going to the bottom of the 6th with Justin Verlander coming in. And here we go in a scoreless game. If Verlander gets out of this, he can go up. PD rating and Statis-Pro Baseball, Richard Sports. He can go up. You got Paul Kruko, Quinton, and Anderson. And here we go. The first pitch is a 6. That's pitching card. 26. Verlander. 46 to 55. 26 to 45 on a 26 is a cold strike 3. Quinton is up now. That's Verlander's 5th. You got an 8 on the blue dice, which is batter's card. 34. You go to Quinton. 34 to 42, just missed a home run. He was swinging for the fence, and he strikes out swinging. That's 2 down. And Verlander's 6th strikeout. Anderson's up. You got a 7 on the blue dice. 65 red and white. Anderson 55 to 88. You got a 10. That's a pop-up on the infield. X no air. The pitcher Vanderlyn Justin Vanderland calls off everyone and makes the catch, and that ends the 6th inning. We go to the 7th inning in a pitching duel where the Reno Homers 0 runs, 2 hits, 1 error. The Crusade Thrashers 0 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. And now Verlander gets to go to a 2-7. Whoa, that's pretty good. And here comes Verlander. If he gets this, he'll go to a 2-8. Okay, here's the pitch to Rayburn. Rayburn is a 5. That's going to be pitching card on the blue. 87. Verlander 45 to 88 and out. You got a 36. That's a ground ball to short. That's going to be a 6-3. Cabrera over to Kruko. Okay. You read the blue dice first. That's the pitch. You got a 12 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 66 on the red and white. Gillian is 58 to 88 and out. You read the green and purple. That's a 19. And then an X. That's going to be no air. On the black dice, that's a right field die. Makes the catch. That's 2 down. And you got Granderson. Granderson's going to make the 10. Ooh, got a 10. That's on the batter's card on the blue. 41. Granderson. 35 to 48. Swing and a miss, and Granderson strikes out on his card. So we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, and Verlander now goes to a 2-7 because he's throwing a shutout. And Verlander is in. And you're going to have Cabrera, Ramirez, and Uribe for the Thrashers. Okay. The pitch to Cabrera is 3. That's going to be on blue. 3 on the blue dice. Going to be pitching card. 38. Verlander, 26 to 45. Called strike 3, and that's his 7th strikeout. Ramirez is up. He's 1 for 1 with a double, a sacrifice. You got a 4 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 35 on Justin. 26 to 45. Called strike 3. That's his 8th strikeout. Now you got Juan Uribe's up. You got a 9 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 17 red and white. Uribe 16 to 17 is going to be a single to right field, and Uribe is on first base. Now with runners on first or first and second with 2 down from the 6th inning on, it is a hit and run. A hit and run with the score tied. There'll be no steal. So the hit and run is an 8. They roll a 42. That's going to be a ground ball down to second. X no air. That's going to be a 4-3. Going to be Polanco over to Ing. And that's going to be a 4-3 out. And we're going to end the 7th inning with the Reno Homer 0, the Crusader Thrashers 0. There comes Verlander. He's at 2-8 now because he gets to go up because of his shutout. So now he's going to be a 2-8 PD rating. So PD 2-8 pitching card, 9-12 batter's card. You got Rodriguez, Joyce, and Ing. We're going to have to do something here in the top of the 8th. You got a 6 on the blue dice, which is pitching card. 45 to 88 and out. You got green and purple is a 12. That's going to be a ground ball back to the pitcher. X no air. It's going to go Verlander over to Kruko at first. And that's a 1-3. Joyce is up. Joyce is going to be 11 on the blue dice. Batter's card 63. Joyce is a 55 to 63. It's going to be a walk, and Joyce walks. So you got a runner on first. And Ink's going to try and bat him over. Let's bunt him over. And that's not a good bunt. They roll a 68. And that's going to be catcher gets the ball short in front of home plate and throws it to second for the fielder's choice. It's going to be catcher Hall. Down to second to get Ramirez. And that's a 2-4. Fielder's choice. Joyce is out at second. And just like that, you got 2 down and runner on first. So from the 6th inning on with a runner on first or first and second, 2 down or more is a hit and run. Than's going to try a hit and run. You got an 8, which is good. 43. It's ground ball to second. X no air, so it goes 4-3. And Verlander gets out of the 8th inning. And that's a 4-3. Now we go to the bottom of the 8th inning with the score still scoreless in this game. Here comes Justin Verlander, who now moves to a 2-8. Verlander is now a 2-8. Oh, wow. And so anything between 2 and 8 is pitching card. 9 and 12 is batter's card. You got Dye, Wise, and Kruko. The pitch is a 4. That's going to be pitching card. 42. Verlander 26 to 45. Cold strike 3. And that's his 9th strikeout. Wise is up. Dwayne Wise. He's got a pitch. That's a 9. That's going to be batter's card. 65 on Wise is going to be a 61 to 88's an out. You got green and purple as a 34X. That's going to be second to first. So that's going to be Polanco over to Ing at first. That's a 4-3 ground out, 2 down. Paul Caruco now. He's got a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 66. 62 to 88's an out on the pitching card. You got a 17. That is an X, or is it an X? Yep. That's a fly ball to left. And that goes to Rayburn. He makes it out. And just like that, Justin Verlander has gone 8 innings and given up only 4 hits and no runs. We go to the top of the 9th with the score. The Reno Homers, no runs, 2 hits, 1 error. And the Crusader Thrashers, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. And here comes Verlander. All right, we got to put guys in. We go pitching here. Verlander can only go so much longer. It's going to be Folsom out in the bullpen for the Homers. He's going to start warming up. Okay. You got Bonderman. He's going to start warming up for the Homers. Okay. And you got Rodney. And Rodney's going to start warming up. Okay, there we go. We got our pitchers out there in the pool. Verlander is not hitting. He's not batting. Rodney's not batting. Bonderman's not batting. And Folsom's not batting. Here comes Mark Burline. He's only given up 2 hits today. He's walked only 1. And here's the pitch to Santiago, who's 0 for 1 today. It's a 6 on the blue dice. 47 goes pitching card. 45 to 88's an out. You got a green-purple 28. Fly ball to center. Center field's going to make the catch. Wise, and that's 1 down. You got Polanco. Polanco is going to be a 7. That's going to be pitching card. 41 on Verlander. 41 to 43 is a walk, and that's his second walk. Polanco's on first base now. We're going to bunt him over if we can. You got, not good. Let's see what we got here. You got, not good. A bunt. Not good. That's going to go catcher. Catcher's going to throw down to second for the force out. So it's going to go Hall. That's 2 failed bunts. Down to Ramirez at second. And Polanco's out at second. Rayburn safe at first on the failed sacrifice. You got 6 inning on, first and second, or first with 2 down. It's going to be hit and run. Gillian's going to take the pitch. He's not going to hit. It's going to go to right field. And the right field, all you're waiting for is the play. X, no air. For right fielder makes the catch out there against the wall on the warning track. Dye makes the catch, and that's going to end. That's going to end the top of the 9th. And the Reno Homers still have not scored. Here comes Justin Verlander. He is a 2-9. He is a 2-9. He's coming in to face the Thrashers. And it'll be Quentin, Anderson, and Cabrera. Their first pitch is to Quentin. He's 0 for 3 today. That's a 6. That's on the batter's pitching card. 86 on Verlander. 62 to 88's an out. You got a 40. That's a pop-up to second base. You got an X. That's going to be a pop-up to second base. And Polanco makes the catch, and that's 1 down. You got Anderson. Anderson's going to be a 7. That's going to be pitching card. A 13 is going to be Verlander. 11 to 13 is going to be a single. A single just over the second baseman, and that's going to fall for a single. So Anderson's on. That's the Thrashers' 5th hit. We're going to bunt him over. And the bunt's going to be a terrible bunt. That's going to be a strikeout. He swings and misses. That's Verlander. And Anderson's going to be caught in a rundown, or is he going to make it? Anderson is going to be safe at second base. They're going to give him the steal after Cabrera missed the pitch and struck out. So Anderson gets the steal. Cabrera struck out on the missed swing. So here we go. It's Alex Ramirez up. Oh, new pitcher coming in. Yeah, Verlander's out. That's not a good sign. Rodney's in. Rodney is a 2-6. Bottom of the 9th. 0-0. Oh, he's not out. He's on second base. Yeah, he stole the base. Okay, you got a runner on second, Anderson, who has great speed. You got Ramirez coming up the bat. He's 1 for 2. You got a new pitcher. And the pitch, he's a 2-6, so anything between 2 and 6 is pitching card. 7-12 batter's card. They roll a blue is 6. That's a pitching card. 67 54-61 is a walk, and they got a walk down to first base. Goes Ramirez, and now it's up to a Juan Uribe. Juan Uribe is up. You got runners on first and second with 2 down. Runners on first or first and second to hit and run. So here's the pitch. The score is tied. It is a 0. They roll a 76. That is a fly ball to center. And you're going to make the catch. And center field Granderson makes the catch. And we're going to go to extra innings here. And that ends the bottom of the 9th with the Reno Homers. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error. And the Crusade Thrashers, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. And we're going extra innings. All right, Mark Verlander. Okay, I got to go back down to the the Thrashers. We got to start putting guys in. It's going to be, okay, Dotel, warm him up in the bullpen. Okay, Dotel is warming up in the bullpen. You got Thornton warming up in the bullpen. Okay. And who else? They're going to throw Richards. Richards are going to throw in the bullpen. Okay. Clayton Richardson. Okay, they got their pitchers out there warming up. Berline doesn't bat. Richards doesn't bat. Thornton doesn't bat. Dotel doesn't bat. And there we go. We go to the top of the 9th inning. The top of the 10th inning, extra innings. Mark Berline. You got Granderson, Rodriguez, and Joyce. Mark Berline is a 2.9. Since he is throwing a shutout, his rating PD rating will go up to a 2.9. Verlander's out. Rodney got out of the inning for him. So we go to the top of the 10th. And who do we got? Granderson, Rodriguez, and Joyce against Verlander. That's an 8 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 26. Verlander, 26-38. Called strike 3, and that's his 5th strikeout. Rodriguez is up. He's 0 for 3 today. You got a 9. That's on the pitching card. A 41 on red and white. That's 41-43, and we got a walk. Rodriguez walks down to first base. So Joyce is up. Can they get him over on a bunt? They haven't done nothing today. They got a 7. It's going to be a 78. That's going to be a pop-up to the catcher, who catches it right in front of the plate, throws down to first base, double play. It's going to be Hall making the grab right in front of the plate, throws down to first to Kruko, and that's a double play. Rodriguez is a race, and just like that, we're going to go to the bottom of the 10th inning. And still 0-0, and Rodney's not in. It's going to be Bonderman's coming in for the homers. So Bonderman's coming in. He's a 2-6 pitcher. So anything between 2 and 6 is pitching card, 7 and 12 batter card. We're in the bottom of the 10th. He'll be facing Hall, Dye, and Wise. Hall made that double play to end the top of the 10th. You got a 5 on the blue dice, which is pitching card. You got an 87 red, 81 red and white. That's card. 55-88 and out. You got a green purple 18X. That's a fly ball to center, and Granderson makes the catch. And now you got Dye up, and that's a 10 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 57 on Dye. You go to Dye. 54-88 and out on his card. 20. What do you get? A 24 ground ball to second. X no error. It's going to be a 4-3. So it's going to be Polanco over to Ing at first, and that's going to be a 4-3 play. Wise is up with 2 down. The pitch from Bonderman is a 6. That's pitching card. 56. 55-88 and out on his card. You got a green purple as a 53. That's a ground ball to first, and X is no error. So it's going to go U3, unassisted Ing. He makes the play, and just like that, we are going to go to the 11th inning with the score still scoreless out there, 0-0. All right, 11th inning. Here we go. Oh, Berline's gone. They're taking Berline out. I guess he's tired. Richards is coming in. Richards will be the pitcher for the Thrashers. He is a 2-5. So anything between 2 and 5 is pitching card. 7 and 12, 6 and 12 is batter's card. You got Ing. You got a 2 on the blue. That's a pitching card. 57. 48-57 is a walk, and Ing gets a leadoff walk. Okay, Contains finally bunts someone over, and the bunt is an 8 and a 35, and that's going to be down to third. Third's only play is the first base. There's a sacrifice. It goes for Uribe over to Kuruku at first, and down to second goes Ing. So Richards is gone with the runner on second base. Thornton's coming in, and Thornton is a 2-8. Good pitcher. So 2-8 Thornton, 2-8 is pitching card, 9-12 batting card. You got Santiago's 0 for 2. The pitch is going to be a 4 on the blue dice, which is batter's card, pitching card, 24, 21 to 44. Called strike 3, and Santiago strikes out looking. And Polanco's up. Homers only have 2 hits. Whew. And it's going to be Polanco, runner on second. You got a 6 on the blue. And that's pitching card, 43. Thornton, 51 to 88 out. You got green and purple. That's a fly ball. E2. E2 to left is Quentin. What's Quentin? That's an E2. Got a possible error. What's Quentin? Quentin is an E3. That is an error. That's a 2-base error. He's going to score. He scores an unearned run. That's an error. Innings scores from second base. Polanco gets to second base on a 2-base error. And the homer scored on an unearned run. And they lead 1-0. Oh, that's sad. That's sad right there. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Got a runner on second. You got 2 down. The pitch. Can Blanco steal? Blanco doesn't go. You got a 10 on the blue dice, which is pitching card. 76. Batter's card. 10 of 76. Rayburn. Batter's card. 62 to 88 and out. You got a 41. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher, who's going to turn and throw to first base. It's going to be a 1-3. And Thornton over to Paul Caruco at first. And that's going to end the top of the first inning with the homers getting an unearned run on an error in the outfield. And Todd Jones, the closer, will be coming in for the homers to see if they can close this game out in a wild extra inning game. Verlander doesn't bat, Rodney doesn't bat, Bonnerman doesn't bat, Jones doesn't bat, and Paulson doesn't bat. So we go to the bottom of the 11th. And here comes Todd Jones, the closer for the homers. And he's going to be facing Caruco, Quentin, and Anderson. Okay, here we go. Here comes Jones. Jones is a 2-6, so 2 to 6 is pitching card. 7 to 12 is batter's card. You got the Thrashers trailing by 1 on an unearned run in the top 11th. Caruco, he's 0 for 3 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. You got an 8 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 53, Caruco. 53 to 54 is a hit batter, so Caruco steps in it and gets hit. Oh, he's down to first, so now you got Quentin up, who made that error. Let's see if he redeems himself. It's going to be a bunt. You got a 7, 82 on a bunt on a 7. That's a pop-up to the catcher, who catches it in front of the plate, turns and throws the first double play. It's going to be a double play. Catcher down to first inning. That's 2 times this game we've had that happen, and that's not good. Yep, right there. That's not, and Caruco's erased just like that. 2 down, no one on. Anderson is up. Quentin hits into a double play. He's the one that makes the error. He's going to be the GOAT of the game. And you've got a 7 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 54. Anderson has a chance, 32 to 54. Swing and a miss, and Anderson strikes out swinging to end the game. And we got a wild one. The homers, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error. The Thrashers, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. Winning pitcher is going to be Bonderman, who's going to get the win. Let's see if we're okay here. Yep, Bonderman's going to get the win. We go down to right where we do this. Bonderman's going to get the win, coming in for relief. You got Jones getting the save. Vanderlyn got a great game. He started, and Jones finished it. The loser is going to be Richards. Mike Burline pitched a great game, and Thornton will get the close. And that's our game. Let's go check the box scores out. Not much box scores in the hitting wise. You got the Reno Homers with only 2 hits, and the Crusade Thrashers with 5 hits, and 17 strikeouts, 8 walks. Winning pitcher, both pitchers pitched excellent. Verlander pitched great. But that's our game. This is Richard Sports Diamond Baseball League 29, season 29, where the Reno Homers beat the Thrashers 1-0 on an error. Thank you. Come back for more.